gentlemen, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Walters, and I'm going to be your teacher. So, on this platform, we are going to be starting with the basics or fundamentals of music. So, the first thing I want you to note here: what is music? So, music is a combination of sounds. It could be of instruments or voices of persons in order to please the ears of the audience through melody, harmony, and what have you. On the other side, we have the music can also be seen as a language, because the way we communicate using English as a language, musicians, vocalists, instrumentalists, they communicate. They also have their own language which they communicate. That is music. They communicate using the language, music language. So on the other side, we have the piano. So the piano is one of the most common instruments that is being used worldwide and is made up of white and black keys. So we get into our proper lesson of today, which will be talking on notes. Ladies and gentlemen, so what are notes? Notes here are fundamentals in music, in all music. So notes in music are like alphabets of a language. These are our notes. So basically we have 12 notes on the keyboard. We have 7 white keys and 5 black. That is from year to year. So if you start from here to this other point, we form this already a repetition, forming a perfect octave. We get to understand that in our subsequent lesson. So it ends here, and if you continue up the scale, it's actually a repetition but a different in pitches. So that's it for that. And we have, like I said, we have 12 notes. So these notes were being derived historically from European music, and nowadays Western music is what we need. Modern music is what is flowing in the industry. And for us to name our notes, I like us to know that unlike a regular alphabet, the piano only uses the first 7 letters, that is from A to G. But instead of starting from A, instead of starting from A, it starts from C. That's the keyboard. So this C, we start from C, C, D, E, F, G, then A. We start back from A, then B, a repetition. Other pianos start from G. So one thing that we need to note here is that C is directly to the left of 2 black keys. That's the most easiest way to able to figure out key C, which is, these are the 2 black keys. In order to figure out F, is directly to the left of 3 black keys. These are the 3 black keys. So we get to talk of half steps and full steps, or whole steps. Half steps, semitones. Half steps are also called semitones. So what's a half step? A half step is actually a movement from a key to a key without skipping, a key to a key without skipping another key, or with no keys between them. On the other side, a whole step or a tone, or a whole tone is a movement from a key with a key in between them. So we move from this key. For example, we are moving from C. We are moving from C, and in between them is this black key. Okay, so far we have studied white keys, and we did mention that the piano consists of 7 alphabetical letters that repeat themselves all over and all over again. So the question here is that, what are these black keys? So these black keys are actually called sharps or flats, depending on their orientation. So we recognize sharps by their symbol, by the symbol as seen on the screen. We also recognize flats by the symbol as seen on the screen. So each black key has two names, which could be an X sharp or X flat. So where X is a Y key. So take for example C. So we have C sharp, and this is our Z, and we did say that they have two names. So Z, this key can also be called as Z flat. So that's why we said it has each black key has two names depending on their orientation. We get to understand that more when we'll be talking on the note cycle. So one thing to remember here, anyways, before we get, so the best definition that we could give for a sharp is that a sharp as is the black key a half step in front of a Y key, in front of a Y key, or directly to the right. So this is the right. On the other side, a flat is the black key a half step behind or back a Y key. So this is back. So if you could remember that sharp means front and flat means back, it will help you to understand sharps and flats. So ladies and gentlemen, I want us to look at the note cycle. So as you've seen on your screen, the note cycle is actually the foundation of music. So if I can put it that way. So whenever we are moving clockwise on our note cycle from left to right on the piano, this is our left, we are moving up to the right. From left to right, we are ascending, and the notes are becoming higher in pitch, and that's the situation where we use the sharp symbol. So if you are moving to the right, we call this sharp. So we can call this key C sharp. On the other side, if you are moving counterclockwise, that is moving from right to left on the keyboard, we call this Z flat. So that's what I meant by orientation. So ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of our lesson of today, and if you've not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and the notification button, and the next video is coming soon, and we'll do fingering first before we continue with our lessons. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and may God bless you.